Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So stocks fall sharply as hot inflation kicks in, guys. This is terrible. If we go ahead and take a look at it, guys, a lot of people is expecting for the market to turn around at any time now, due to the fact that we've been in a bearish market for consecutive months, month after month after month after month. People is thinking to themselves, "Ain't no way it gonna get worse from here." But that's not the case at all, guys. It definitely could get worse and terrible from here. Like I've been telling you guys video after video, we've been calling the pullback with crypto, the pullback with the market. We call the rise, the bullish market within the bearish market. We calling all this stuff, guys, exactly how we see it. Not saying it's going to play exactly how we expecting it to, but from my knowledge and experience of the market, guys, I'm just sharing my opinion. And like I told you guys, the market is, in fact, going to go lower than the lowest we've been this year, as well as crypto. I've been telling you guys, we've been calling it to the T, that Bitcoin's going to come down to 10,000. But before it came to 10,000, I was expecting it to run up to around 28 to 30,000 before crashing back down, coming all the way back down to that level. Same thing with overall market. We seen how the market bounced up over 15%, and then it came back down, and now it's looking like it's ready to head down again. But before doing that, told you guys it would be a lot of volatility, some bullishness in the mix before it tanks and go lower, guys. And it's going to mess up a lot of people because they is already down more money than they can imagine. And if the market decides to go create a newer low, they're going to be down almost everything, guys. And I told you guys, there's many scenarios, many different components that's going into play to why the market is doing what it's doing. Of course, every so often, it's going to be catastrophic events or crazy things that take place within the economy that cause the market to go into a crazy downtrend, and one of the ones that we'll be talking about a couple years from now, like the 2022 market crash, the 2008 crash, the dot-com bomb. Exactly what that's exactly what's taking place here now, guys. So be very, very careful, be cautious. Like I told you guys, what I'm doing, what I did was sold into strength, got out a lot of positions during that bullish market, and repositioning myself for a better price, because I do feel as if the market gonna go lower than the lowest point that we already experienced this year. Same thing for crypto. As it shot up, I got out. I sold all my Shiba Inu before it has dropped and showed 5 zeros. I got out of all crypto and I started to rebuy as it's tanking, guys. And now I still don't have my desired amount of position size because I feel as if crypto is going to crash a bit more, guys. So be very, very cautious, because this is definitely going to happen. It's not no hearsay or possibly going to happen. The only way it don't happen, the way I said it's going to happen, is if the economy pick up just like that. Meaning, inflation cool off a whole lot. Employers start paying employees way more money. People start spending money in the economy like they was before, and it just changed pace. That's the only way we don't go to expectations. The market coming back down 20%, 21% from its lowest point, and also Bitcoin coming down to $10,000, $11,000 territory. But before all that happened, guys, don't be surprised when all the bullishness and all that's happening. Don't let that get you distracted. You better be loading in now and be ready to sell when that happens, because if the economy doesn't change, exactly what I said is going to take place, guys. So if we take a further look, we see Dow tumbles as America's price keep rising. Stocks tumble after U.S. consumer price unexpectedly rose 0.1% in August. Inflation remains stubbornly high, rising 8.3% annually, more than forecast. That's fueling expectations of more historic rate hikes from the Federal Reserve. Big rate hikes so far have done little to cool off inflation, and investors worry even higher rates could hurt the U.S. economy. And exactly it will, guys. As long as the Feds continue to aggressively attack interest rates and the economy is still at the state that it's in, it's going to cause the stock market to tumble like never before. Could be one of the worst stock market crashes in history. Also being for the fact that this is not the only reason. I'm not just saying, but this is also a major reason. With so many millions of Americans storming into the market because of boredom with the COVID and stuff, and stumbling across the market, they is trying to get these people up out of here. They cannot have millions of Americans becoming financially free and building wealth through the market when they need you to be worker bees. So they definitely trying to get a lot of people out of the market. Of course, they want you to come to the market because that's how they make their money, from newer faces. But that's the system. That's the trick. They want to take your money away from you, make sure you don't become profitable out of the market. So then when you lose money in the market, you go back to other poor people in your family, and tell them how you lost money and how the market is a scam, a rig, and it also keep them away from the market. It's the way to keep people poor and to get the rich rich, because right now during these times, they is, borrowing $1 million loans and putting all that money into solid assets and securities during these times, guys. And they dollar cost averaging in. They not just buying that one book. They buying it as it continues to decline, piece by piece. So that's exactly what you need to be doing as well. This is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what the big dog's doing and what I be doing. So let's go ahead and take a further look, guys. We also know that the CPI report, Dow falls 800 points after inflation data. The market didn't like what it saw in Tuesday's CPI report. U.S. stocks fell and Treasury yields rose after the data came in higher than expected. The pace of U.S. consumer price inflation remained close to a 4-decade high, up 8.3% in August from the same month a year ago, the Labor Department said Tuesday. Still, that headline number cooled compared with previous months. The increase was 8.5% in July and 9.1% in June, which was the highest inflation rate in 4 decades. The CPI measures what consumers pay for goods and services. So, as we know, guys, the economy is still in the same state that we've been in for a while, and if it gets worse, the stock market is going to get worse. But right now, where we stand, best believe worse is still coming. So this is just a fair warning to prepare you guys to, come up with a plan exactly how you want to maneuver your portfolio. So you already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. Get in VIP. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you. We gone.